Welcome to the Fall Convocation 2023, our afternoon ceremony. My name is Julian Demkew, and I'm the University Secretary for the University of Saskatchewan. Convocation is really one of our most uplifting and positive experiences at the university, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to assist with these ceremonies today. As we begin today, I want to acknowledge that we hold these ceremonies on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respects to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place, and we take this special opportunity of convocation to reaffirm our relationship with one another and the land we share. I would ask that everyone please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's platform and our graduates. Thank you to the Whitefish Juniors for performing today's graduate entry song on their inaugural debut at our convocation ceremonies. I'd ask you to please remain standing as we join our vocalist, Fallon Baptiste, in singing of O Canada in English, French, and Cree, followed by the Métis National Anthem.
Ka Canada, ni ginani taskinan, sa gituin, kichawa simisak, carton brase porti lipi, il se porti la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God, keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. In the forest, on the river, and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian, a new race was created, a new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and its curse to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believe, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we are true Canadians. For this newest generation and the future ones to come, with the past to motivate us, it will help to keep us strong. As we build the Métis Nation, as we watch it rise again, our past lost is motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we are true Canadians. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we are true Canadians.
Thank you, Fallon. Please be seated. Well, once again, I want to welcome our graduates, our distinguished guests, members, family members, and welcome everybody. I have the honor of introducing to you the members of our platform party here today that you see before you. I will begin with the front row, on my left and your right. Ali Bear, 3rd Vice Chief, Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations. Betty Nippy Albright, MLA, Saskatoon Centre. Harvey Thunderchild, Knowledge Keeper. Roland Duquette, Elder. Peter Stoichev, President and Vice Chancellor. Grit McCreath, Chancellor. Andrei Polyev, honorary degree recipient. Irini, yes, that deserves a woo. Irini, Provost and Vice President Academic. Cheryl Hamlin, Vice President, University Relations. Neil Chilton, recipient of the Distinguished Teacher Award. Russ Eisinger, Associate Vice Provost and University Registrar in our second row. Patty McDougall, Deputy Provost. Angela Jaime, Vice Provost, Indigenous Engagement. Anne Doig, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Hélène Grimoire, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Jordan Robertson, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Jessica Borich, University of Saskatchewan Senator. And Abhinav Goswami, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Joy Crawford, member of our Board of Governors. Vince Bruni-Basio, Interim Associate Provost, Strategic Priorities. Ray Penner, representative of the Alumni Association, class of 1973. Marjorie Delbert, Associate Dean Research, Graduate Programs, and Faculty Relations, Edwards School of Business. Tammy March, Dean, St. Thomas More College. Carl Still, President, St. Thomas More College. Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science. And in our third row, Kathleen James Cavan, Orator. Ken Howland, Orator. Jennifer Milburn, Orator. Sasha Atkinson, Orator. And Reggie Namache, Orator. Mustafa Kamal, the President of the University of Saskatchewan Graduate Students Association. Nancy Turner, Associate Vice Provost, Teaching and Learning. Beryl Radcliffe, a representative of the University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. Adam Baxter Jones, Interim Associate Provost, Health. Marcus Brinkman, Associate Professor, representing the School of Environment and Sustainability. Jerry Farthing, Associate Dean, St. Thomas More College. Peter Phillips, Professor Emeritus, representing Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy. Darren Olerking, Associate Dean of Student Affairs, College of Arts and Science. Ryan Walker, Associate Dean, Policy and Programs, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Noreen Mahoney, Associate Dean, Academic, Edwards School of Business. Bram Noble, Vice Dean, Research, Scholarly and Artistic Work, College of Arts and Science. And Lauren Elias, Vice Dean, Academic, College of Arts and Science. And behind them, and I would ask them all to stand, are members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Would you please join me in expressing to you the thanks for these faculty for all the work they've done, encouraging and supporting our students. I would now like to invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, up to the podium to address the graduates.
Thank you, Julian. Good afternoon, everyone. Eminent Chancellor, graduates and families, honored guests, I thank the many people who are here today to be part of this moment in the University of Saskatchewan's history, and we are making history with every convocation ceremony. I want to thank Convocation Elder Roland Duquette, who was introduced to you. He has been on this stage for every single convocation ceremony, 2 in the fall, 8 in the spring, for years now, out of respect for our First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students. Thank you, Roland, for being here. I'd like to thank our knowledge keepers who are here today, Vice Chief Ali Baer, who is here today, MLA Saskatoon Centre Betty Nippy-Albright, who is here today, my colleague Carl Still, President of STM College, the Whitefish Juniors Drum Group. Thank you very much, if you can hear me, for that fabulous honors song that honors all of the graduates here today. And Father Andrei Polyevra, about whom and from whom you will hear more in just a little while, who's receiving our honorary degree today, the highest honor that the university can bestow. I also want to thank the many faculty on the stage who are the core of the university. They have been leaders and mentors for so many of you who are graduating today. And graduates, please look to the sides of this arena where all your supporters are today, your family, your friends, your loved ones, because you haven't achieved this big moment today without their help, please look at them and please give them a big round of applause. Congratulations to all the graduates here today. You began your studies at this university in the midst of a pandemic, and you endured it gracefully and resiliently, and it paid off because here you are, celebrating a milestone in your lives. Your hard work and perseverance has brought us all together today, and everyone here thanks you for that. And congratulations to the parents today. Many of you helped encourage, cajole, pay for your kids to go to university. It's an emotional experience for you today, I'm sure, one of those memorable transitional moments in life. And if it's anything like the experience that I had with my kids, it's understandable to feel satisfaction, pride, and maybe a bit of relief. We're also here because this university has brought us together. A university really, really is a wonderful thing, and it's not to be taken for granted. With what we see happening in so many sites of conflict in our world, we're so fortunate to be in Canada and to have the freedoms that we have. Given the world that we're in now, where our future depends on knowledge and the correct use of it, where research holds the key to our greatest challenges, where not only free speech, but informed speech are critical to our humanity, universities are more important than they have ever been, and the University of Saskatchewan is more important than it has ever been. It's why we say we're governing ourselves not on the basis of what we want to be, but what the world needs us to be, and what all of you crossing this stage today, strengthened with a University of Saskatchewan degree, go on to do in your lives is going to matter immensely to our collective future. It's a great privilege to have a university education. And with that privilege does come great responsibility. We need you to go out and make the world a better place than it is right now. And if you don't make this world, today's difficult world, a better place, who's going to do it? We need you to be thoughtful, educated, and humane leaders because our world so clearly depends on having them. Some of this country's most formative political leaders got their degrees here: a prime minister, 9 premiers, many lieutenant governors of Saskatchewan and of other provinces in Canada, many Canadian ambassadors to countries all over the world, First Nations chiefs and vice chiefs, many Métis leaders. We need every one of you to help ensure peace in your own way. I never thought that in 2023 I'd have to say that, but I do. We need every one of you to help ensure peace in your own way. Over the last century, this university community has fought for peace. This Saturday, November 11th, the 105th anniversary of the end of the First World War, we will remember the 345 University of Saskatchewan students, faculty, staff, and alumni who enlisted in it, and the 69 who sacrificed themselves in the line of duty for all of our prosperity and freedom. They're commemorated on the university's memorial gates on College Drive and in the hallway of the Peter McKinnon building on campus. And today is Indigenous Veterans Day, and let us remember the many so often forgotten and unacknowledged who fought for this country in both world wars and helped make it possible for us to enjoy the freedoms that we do. Ensuring that democracy prevails, fragile and embattled as it can be, is another route to peace, and that too is where we need all of you to fight for the most important freedoms that today's world tells us just can't be taken for granted, and to do this by understanding history and the difference between truth and its imposters. That's what a university education can do for all of us. It can be an engine of peace, and the real and lasting victories are those of peace and not of war. Knowledge is the basis for all of it. Research produces the knowledge the world needs, and your university is a research powerhouse with global impact. We need you to become groundbreaking researchers, opening new ways of understanding everything that's challenging our world. Many who have graduated from here have gone on to do that, and researchers from around the world have been coming to this university for decades because of our commitment to excellence, and as a result, we've become a global talent magnet. One of those was Gerhard Hertzberg. He was a faculty member in the physics department in the College of Arts and Science here from 1935 to 1945. His wife, Louise, an eminent scientist in her own right, was Jewish, and they had to leave Nazi Germany. And this university and this country were the only country and university in the world that offered them an academic home. He went on to win the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1971. We need you to find cures for many of the world's health challenges, and people at this university have done that and continue to do that. We're the home of the cobalt-60 radiation therapy that revolutionized cancer treatment in 1951 and saved the lives of thousands and thousands of cancer patients around the world. Former Chancellor and Lieutenant Governor Sylvia Fedoruk worked on it when she was a graduate student here. The casing for it was made by the small Acme Machine and Electric Company just a couple of miles from here on Idlewild Drive. A great Saskatoon story. We need all of you to become tomorrow's athletes and coaches and show the world what teamwork and discipline and excellence can accomplish. And graduates of this university have gone on to do that. Curling great Sandra Schmirler was a student here, wrestler Natasha Fox. Many NHL coaches were students here. We'll be hosting the National University Women's Hockey Championships this spring right here in Merlis-Belcher Place. And we were able to build Merlis-Belcher Place because of the history of excellence that our Husky teams have given us over the decades. We need you to continue work being done at this university on meeting the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Your university is a leader in facing this challenge and the challenge of water insecurity too. This is what it means to be the university the world needs. We need all of you to help ensure the world does not suffer from another pandemic. Science has done what was asked of it, to create vaccines in less than a year, the culmination of a lot of sacrifice and a lot of hard work and decades of basic research. And our researchers have played a big role in that. But there's a role for everyone, not only scientists, to prevent the next one. If the pandemic revealed anything, it's that the social sciences, the humanities, the fine arts, public policy, they're all needed more than they have ever been. Clear thinking, critical thinking, strong communication, an informed appreciation for fact, and the courage to listen to it. All of you have learned these important lessons and can now influence how the world responds to its next health challenge. That's why the degree that you have worked so hard to earn could not be more timely, and it couldn't be more important. All of you who graduate from here will go on to influence a world whose future depends on what you now know and depends on you acting on it. That's what we mean by being the university the world needs. The University of Saskatchewan has accepted that challenge. That's what everyone on this stage has been committed to, and we ask you to lead public opinion, not just follow it, as you move beyond the university with your degree in hand. That University of Saskatchewan degree that you've worked so hard to receive today has tremendous value. Many employers tell me that when they see an application from a University of Saskatchewan graduate, it gets special attention because the quality of the university is so high, because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our Prairie roots, and because you're problem solvers, and we will soon need you to solve problems that we can't even imagine today. Saskatchewan's future is going to depend upon it. The world's future is going to depend upon it. This underscores the critical importance of investing in higher education and the fact that we are a crucial part of the province's future success. We're in a province with the natural resources that are second to none in this country, but how to be innovative and sustainable and responsible with these natural resources for the benefit of all is Saskatchewan's great challenge and its great opportunity. As one of Canada's top-ranked research universities, the University of Saskatchewan ensures this province stays ahead of the innovation curve. Without our kind of research and teaching, there is no innovation. And without innovation, we all have a diminished future. We have the largest scientific infrastructure of any university in this country, and we have enviable strengths in arts and science, environment and sustainability, business, public policy. No wonder we've reversed the talent outmigration of previous decades that saw our graduates leave the province in large numbers. Today, the majority of our graduates stay here. So now, more than ever before, we all need people with degrees like yours, from a university like yours, to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world. Dare I say it, a world of civility, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. And I'm proud, we should all be proud, that now we have students from over 130 countries attending the University of Saskatchewan, and many of those countries are represented by graduates here today. The world also needs us to be a university that responds to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And I'm grateful that the University of Saskatchewan is seen in this country as a participant, not a bystander, in building reconciliation. We're at a time when the country is being given the greatest cultural opportunity of its history. Being the university the world needs today means committing to reconciliation. Canada's future depends on our Indigenous youth making this world a better place in ways only they know how. It will take a strategic mixture of patience and impatience, and it is going to take time. But as our first president, Walter Murray, wrote to a friend in 1908, when he was traveling here to begin his work, we are building for centuries. None of you can know exactly where you're headed, and that's okay. You're stronger than you might think you are. Stay among those who see the greatness in you. Take the journey, take the risks, find the passion, make a positive difference to a world that needs you now. Think of what you've achieved here today. You've taken a huge step. Your hard work will pay off. It may take a month, it may take a better part of a lifetime, but it's going to pay off. But the best thing you can do for the world is make the most of yourself. Be the best version of yourself that there is, not a second-rate version of somebody else. Walk out of here telling the world who you are. You have a gift. Every one of you has a gift, and it's wrapped in freedom. Walk out of here, unwrap it, share it with the world. Thank you in advance on behalf of everyone here for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge, and I congratulate you on today's milestone in your lives.
Thank you, President Stoychev. And before we move on, I want to note that I have missed somebody, despite it being black and white in my notes here. I've missed an individual on our platform. Introduce Tracy Mugley, University of Saskatchewan Senator. Thank you, Tracy. Yes, everybody. She gets a special shout out. I will note this is the most senators we've had on our stage here in a while, so thank you very much. Each convocation period, the University of Saskatchewan Senate selects individuals to receive the highest honor our institution can bestow, which is an honorary degree. I'd like to call up Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science, to introduce the ceremony's recipient, Father Andrei Polyev.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you Father Andrei Polyev. Father Polyev has devoted much of his life to serving disadvantaged communities as an educator, counselor, and spiritual leader. As co-founder of the nonprofit organization Straight Up, he has helped hundreds of former gang members exit criminal street lifestyles. Father Polyev was born in Prudhomme, Saskatchewan, and was ordained as a Catholic priest. While pursuing further education as an adult, he traveled to more than 25 countries to learn from groups that help marginalized communities. In Saskatoon, Father Polyev worked directly with at-risk youth and active gang members through his roles as a priest, chaplain, and teacher. His experiences as chaplain at the Saskatoon Correctional Centre helped inspire his life's work. In 2002, Father Polyev was approached by two young men seeking assistance in leaving the gang life. Together, the three of them founded Straight Up. The program offers counseling, education, and support to people who have lived criminal lifestyles, helping them make positive changes in their lives. Father Polyev's name has become a source of hope and comfort to recovering gang members. With courage and commitment, he has walked beside hundreds of individuals in their journeys to liberate themselves from gang life. For this work, he was awarded the Order of Canada in 2008. Straight Up is recognized as Saskatchewan's leader in gang prevention and intervention. The organization has grown to employ more than 20 people at locations in Saskatoon and Prince Albert. Straight Up assists about 400 people with more than 16,000 supports and services each year. Through his compassion and leadership, Father Polyev inspires the people of Saskatchewan to help each other and to help themselves. Eminent Chancellor, I present Father Andrei Polyev and ask that you confer on him the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province, and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and invest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
There'll be many pictures today. Great. Well, it's my pleasure to call up Dr. Polyev to the podium for his remarks. Come on up. That's you. Come on up.
My comfort zone, it would be much more in a cell at the Saskatoon Correctional Centre, visiting with some guy out there, but I'm here. Well, thank you. Thank you all. This is totally unexpected, really. I was not expected to be giving this talk. I thought there'd be about 20 or 30 of us giving a talk, not just me. I just have so many people to thank. I want to thank really Dr. Frank Bella, who initiated this whole thing. He's retired now. He and I go back many years. So I want to thank him especially. And then I want to thank the university. And there's lots of people here that I don't know and that I do know. And so my major thanks. I'll start off like I usually start off by getting to know my audience, which I won't today. But usually I would ask you, how many of you know straight up? Put your hand up. Don't bother. Oh, well, there's one that did. How many of you are bilingual or trilingual? So I get to know the audience, and I don't know the audience, but I feel quite comfortable here. After thanking everybody that I should be thanking, I simply say, I was ordained in 1962, and my first 12 years, what I'm going to do this afternoon is very simple. I'm going to talk a little bit of my background so that you know why it is that I'm doing what I'm doing, and then I'm going to talk about the people that are most important, and that's the straight up members. And I'm already choking on that. Whew. Wow, they are so important. But anyways, the first 12 years of my life in Saskatoon, I was ordained in 62, I was dominated by a search for something that I didn't know what I was looking for. I don't know, some of you will be like that. You know, you've got your degree and you know where you're going, and then there's an ache inside that's just gnawing at you. And I was content with what I was doing. I was teaching at St. Paul's High School, which is now the Edifien. But I needed to go and find out. So 12 years after 1968, I decided to go back to university. I went to Paris, and I got an adult education. While I was there, I said people were going to Rome and Jerusalem, and I'm saying, why would I go there? I know what's there. I went to Russia, of all things, in 1968. Spent a month there in Moscow, Leningrad, trying to find out what these people were all about. Should I be involved at the political level, the cultural level, the economical level in revolution? I'm not a revolutionary, but I needed to know that didn't work. I went to South America, to Brazil, and Rio, and Recife, and Maceió, and the favelas. If you know what the favelas are, the ghettos of where the poor people live. Wasn't where I wanted to be. I came back here at Saskatoon. I spent my summers in Chicago working with the blacks in the ghettos, with the black people, and all the time I had this hunger for searching. I was a parish priest at St. Michael's in 72. A young man knocked at my door. I was living on Idlewild with all those wartime houses. Young man in the mid-20s, 30s, knocks at my door, and he says, someone said if I came to this house, whoever lived here would listen to my story. Poof, what are you going to do? Listen to his story, for sure. So we sat, it was in August, we sat on the back porch, and he told me his story. He was a young man from Beardy's or One Arrow, I'm not too sure. He had, his mom and dad had been at the residential school in Duck Lake, St. Michael's. When he was 5 years old, he was put in the residential school, stayed there till he was 12. 12 years old, he got out, he was back. In 2 or 3 years, he ended up at Kilburn Hall, the young offenders jail. We're still putting 12-year-olds in jail in this province. Think about that. After he's 18, he ends up at the Saskatoon Correctional Center, and after that, he ends up in the PA pen, and now he's 32 years old, and his parents had gone through the same stages. They had gone to that school, too. And he just wanted to tell his story. And I'm blown away. And, whoa, what a horrendous story. I asked the young man, are there others like you? And he said, there are hundreds like me. And here I'm searching around the world, and I didn't look in my backyard. And so I said, what's going on? Who are these people? And it took me about 6 or 7 years to work my way through that and say, I have to get to know who these people are. And I'll never get to know them in Saskatoon. So I'm a strong co-op guy. I just really believe in cooperation rather than competition. You know, you have competition, you have losers. In cooperation, I'm being political here, but that's okay. And I said, I was talking to Ole Turnbull. He was the director of the co-op college in Sutherland. He had been Minister of Education. And we were talking about the Arctic. And he said, oh, the Arctic, there's 30-some co-ops out there, and they're looking for someone to be a training coordinator. They want to train young men and women to arrive at some level of training, of education in their co-ops. That hit a bell. So on February of 1972, I jumped in my truck and drove to Yellowknife. Didn't have a job, didn't know anybody, but went to the CACFL, Canadian Cooperative Arctic Federation, got the job of training coordinator. People didn't know who I was except that I was competent enough to do the job. Spent 6 years in the Arctic in 32 different communities with training 32 young people with the managers, local managers. It was a long project. But I got to know the people, the Dene and the Inuit. Came back to Saskatoon, went to teach at a school called Joe Duquette High School. Remember that school? I taught a young man related to you for sure, Lauren Duquette. A fantastic young man. Anyways, 10 years at the school teaching these young people. Got to know the people. Got to know the courts. Got to know the young offender system. Got to know the correctional system. Got to know all of these systems that were working with the young people that I was working with. 10 years at Joe Duquette High School, which is now as Kayak, ended up in the correctional center as chaplain, 7 years there. Got to know these people. 2002, I'm 65 years old. You guys weren't even born yet. And I was on the streets, on 20th Street, hanging out. Two young men, as was mentioned, came to me and said that we want out of the gangs. So the gangs had been coming in Saskatoon in the mid-90s. And this was in 2002. These two young men, one, his partner had been stabbed by a rival gang, and he said, the mother is dead, I have a 9-month-old daughter, I can't be a gang member and a dad. The other said, I have two younger brothers that want to come after me, and I don't want them to be gang members. We want to get out of the gang, but we don't know how. And I said, well, what do I know? I didn't know either. So we started, the three of us, and that's 22 years ago. I learned a lot from those two guys. Let me say it all began when that young man told me there are hundreds like him. And the gangs, 90% are First Nations. And how come? It's a big question. In my journey through the correctional system and all the judicial system, I found out that that way didn't work. That there has to be another way. Society's way of dealing with young people who end up in the system is sadly, and not intentionally, but is to impose similar conditions to recovery as the conditions that made them become gangsters and addicts in the first place. Isolation, punishment, shame, all the things that when they were little guys, they experience, and then when they become older and they keep on doing what it is that they were experiencing when they were little, now they're adults, and in order to change that, we punish them some more. That doesn't work. I remember so many ways, so many times that I learned that there has to be another way. 2 weeks ago, I was having lunch with two new members at the Straight Up office on 22670 East House. One young man had his arm out like this, and he had a big scar on his arm right here. A big scar that I looked at it, and I said, you used to have your gang symbol there, didn't you? And he said, yeah. And the other guy with him put out his hand, and he had a scar over here between the thumb and the finger. Same kind of scar. And I said, what did you guys do? And I said, you burnt that off? He said, yeah, how did you burn that off? He said, well, we took a hot blade and we just cooked it off. And these guys are in their 20s. And I said, that must have hurt. And Nathan, one of the guys said, with a twinkle in his eyes and a smile, and said, "Oh, not that much." But I understood that the pain that he was feeling on his arm and on the other guy on his hand was nothing compared to the pain that was inside. He couldn't cook that one away. So they cooked that one away. I've seen stuff like that. It's just mind-blowing. I was doing a circle at the correctional center with all ex-gang members from different gangs, guys that were at war with one another when they were on the streets. And I was bringing in a new guy, and I knew his history, and I knew the history of the guys in the circle. And as I was walking with this guy to the chapel where we were having our circle, I said, "You know, so-and-so is in the circle." And I knew that the guy that I was with had put a gun to the other guy's head. And I said, "If you come into the circle and if you're not willing to shake his hand, you have to leave the circle. You know that?" And he says, "Yes." So we sat in a circle, and we have a little talking rock where people share their stories and talk about. So I started, and then I passed a little rock to the guy that I brought in. He didn't say much. He only said, and he looked at his enemy, now a straight-up member, and he simply said, "I'm not the same person that I used to be. I asked your forgiveness." And he passed the rock on, and it ended up to the other guy across from the circle. The guy took the rock, and he said, looked at his enemy. He stood up, and he came to the center of the circle, and he said, "I'm not the same person that I used to be. I asked your forgiveness." And he reached out his hand. And the other guy came up, and they shook hands. That, and straight up, is transformation. Transformation of relationships. It's the only way. Punishing people doesn't work. Transforming relationship based on values of honesty and humility, of respect, of forgiveness, of trust, of compassion, compared to those that they had experienced of hate and anger and bitterness and vindictiveness and revenge, and transformation of values, not beliefs. They already know that what they were doing is wrong, but the transformation of what's inside. And so my challenge is not only to this society, but to all of you fantastic young people. I remember when I was sitting in places like you, and I was searching for something else besides the degree that I had. And that, thank God you have it and use it. But there's another element that needs to be reached out to. What does it mean to be human? And to be human means to have values that are positive and that are rich. I don't care if you're an atheist, an agnostic, if you're Muslim, if you're Christian, born again, dead again, don't matter. It's the values of honesty. And straight up, the two foundational values that we work on, not uniquely, but that we work on specifically, is to be honest and to be humble. Always be honest. And you're never better than anybody else. The gang's attitude is, I can do anything I want to anybody I want, whenever I want, however I want. That's a bit arrogant. Humility is, I'm not better than him. I'm not lesser. We're all equal. We're all different. And so that's my little message for today. I want to conclude by simply saying, I've accepted this on behalf of the ones that really, really need to be here and to be honored. And those are all the young, straight-up members that I have worked with for the last 22 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Polyev, for those wonderful words today. Eminent Chancellor, President, Vice Chancellor, members of the University Senate and Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of this university that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I would ask that the graduates in the front row please rise and approach the platform. As you make your way forward, I'll let you know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold today. As you enter the stage, please stop and face the audience, as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium and stop, as the orator will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to the Chancellor. Please be sure to stop and turn to face the Chancellor, as she is the one who admits you to the convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will continue across the platform to be greeted by the President, and then received by the Dean or representative of your college. You will receive your parchment from them. A photo will be taken prior to exiting the stage, and a photographer will also be backstage to take your photo, and I'm sure many of your family members will be out in the lobby taking your photos as well. So with that, let us begin.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Office of the Provost, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in English for academic purposes. I present to you Siraj Hossain Ratul. Now you can go. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in Advanced Studio Art. I present to you Leif Warland Schantz. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in astronomy. I present to you Michaela Julianne Rachel. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in computing. I present to you Neil Hermankumar Maru. Mohammed Tamadur Rashid. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in criminology and addictions. I present to you Stacy Marie Ann Misponas. I keep it. Thank you. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in Indigenous Governance and Politics. I present to you Jared James Orb. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts, 3-year. I present to you Brendan T.J. Bear. Kaylin Schwanar, with great distinction. Thank you. Christopher Paul Denaire. Jordan Rain Fox. Phoenix Friday. Mark Gerald Gaspar, with great distinction. Mitchell Brandon Gaunt. Narjith Javdan, with distinction. Connor James Johnston. Haley Miranda Clausen, with great distinction. Jenna Marie Matheson, with great distinction. Megan Catherine McLeod, with great distinction. Samira Mohammed, with distinction. Oluwatumilola Esther Ojo. Brianna Helen Ramsfield. Paige Cynthia Rowland. Amaryllis Ruth Villasiever Valencia, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts, 4-year. I present to you Constance Allen, with great distinction. Maxwell Okwama-Ompa Amoofo. Kyle Caswell. Debbie Uche Chikelu. Courtney Cormack. Florence Dale, with distinction. Megan Elliott. Thomas Favel. Alyssa Marie Genrich, with great distinction. Madison Graff. Congratulations. Princess Heron Guzman. Tori Lane Hill with distinction. Sydney Rose Kerr. Huzaima Bakari Khatib. Fein Tolu Odanyo Laoshe Bikan, with distinction. Hunter James Milham. Congratulations. Alyssa Paradis. Congratulations. Catherine Peterson. Mackenzie Lynn Rowland. Jordan Gina Stoltz. Jessica Brianne Williams. Emily Megan Marie Wilson. Chloe Elizabeth Winterholt, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts honors. I present to you Alexander Bratti with high honors. Karima Maria Fleming. Charlotte Bryn Ruth James Cavan with high honors. Drayton Eric Lauinger. Theodore Oliver. Congratulations. Corwin Conrad Shomeychuk with high honors. Haley Ann Stokowski. Brenna Elizabeth Darlene Van Stone with high honors.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science 3-year. I present to you Aleoluwa Pusi Adeyemi. Hodebarjur Adukumani. Divine Chukwuku Igwabike Anduka with distinction. Donovan Christopher Karpinski. Jinyu Liu. Tam Min Treen. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science (4-year). I present to you Ma'am Afua Asante with distinction. Habibur Rahman Bahar with distinction. Haley Marie Bissonnette with great distinction. Kirk William Allen Ford with great distinction. Ashkeep Singh Gill. Ethan Donald Laverne Hernberg with great distinction. Jinyang Li. Herman Monte Longakit. Gaurav Menon. Lachlan Cameron Muir. Nicole Nager. Harshil Patel with distinction. Joshua Pabioni Rollo. Reese James Rowland. Pranta Saha with distinction. Joshua Weenie. Shyla Ann Wojtowicz. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors. I present to you McKenna Hamilton with high honors. Brennan Ron Lockinger with high honors. Jayward Lazada Maduro. Kingsley Medina. Mary Teresa Ruth Pilon. Badanya Janine Ramaswamy. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, 3-year. I present to you Bayed Talha Ali. Bon Ruiz Evangelista with distinction. Asil Joma Kundi with great distinction. Ufaf Ruman. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, 4-year. I present to you Yashik Goyal with great distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Honors. I present to you Miles Elroy Magno with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Science, 4-year. I present to you Ashley Shania Arthurton. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts Honors. I present to you Lauren Griffin with high honors. Julia Gail Elizabeth Kowalski with high honors. Christopher Samuel Krugiron with high honors. Ashton Thomas Turner with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Music Honors. I present to you Chelsea White with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Arts. I present to you Sarah Arba Bian. Shayla Regina Batty. Priya Braithwaite. Jordan Edward Bruce. Riley John Hawkswood. Seema Haydari. Brett Danielle Wilton Christoph. Nafisa Mahabub. Sarah Shanley Mohammed. Khan Ahmed Nasser. James Patrick Powell. Grace Shirley Rath. Gilderay Sahin. Nahian Salsabil. Jacqueline Nicole Smith. Momo Sylvia Tanaka. Selena Marie Van de Kamp Burgess. Kathleen Marie Willie. Duo Shaw. Jinseng Young. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Fine Arts. I present to you Brody Christopher Burns. Shelby Lund. Josiah Nelson. Walker Pittin. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Stacy Rianne Mortensen Spokes. Matthew John Albert Praxis. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Sarah Aga Khan Minjad. Kalong Chung. Shamin Tasnim Cynthia. Minika Edom Ikanem. Travis Logan Gray. Thulani Madhavi Huawithana. Patrick James Hunchak. Cezanne Michael Johnson. Onimash Carr. Xiaojing Liu. Delvido Melvinaldo. Oluwayemisi Olukeogun. Kaylin Brooke Oshanowski.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Certificate in Sustainability Solutions. I present to you Rachel Hoare. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Certificate in Water Science. I present to you Aisei Sia Rayanne Brown. Ifaz Anwar. Vasily Bigaldev. Tara Lee Ebach. Mohammed El Rafai. Laura Audrey Gillan. Mitchell Janvier. Cassandra Mabel Irene Thorpe. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Water Security. I present to you Brooke Forbes. Leonard Earl Hingley. Jessica Marie Simpson.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Governance and Entrepreneurship in Northern and Indigenous Areas. I present to you Sophie O'Reilly Kirby. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson-Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Public Administration. I present to you Amy Marie Briley. Elmira Jafadie Yazdi. Michelle Kane. Manal Khan. Robin Dawn Miller. Emmanuel Owusu Ose. Sean Schaefer. Carlene Odine Shaw. Irene Sultana. Meghna Talker. Disa Marie Upton. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson-Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Public Policy. I present to you Erin Elizabeth Dewick. Stuart Lowe. Canute Alvin Rosausen. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Certificate in Business. I present to you Tyra Dawn Cathcart Enns. Prashant Alpesh Patel. Prishani Reddy. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. I present to you Nicole Gabby Ackle. Rabia Arshad. Tetiana Baga with distinction. Dre Bear. David Sam Camarador with distinction. LJ Marie Sekadron Dunka, with great distinction. Jeremiah Thomas Earhart, with distinction. Carter David Frymark. Cameron Page Gillies. Sean Go. Quinn Herman, with distinction. Caitlin Honan. Okay. Sean Andre Honorio, with distinction. Asikuj Jaman. Shay Jansen, with great distinction. Braden Eric Kowalchuk. Pushpita Laboni, with great distinction. Joe Lamb. Hunter Locke. Logan Andrew Lucician. Lee Lawrence Macabudbud. Ryan Doss Martins, with distinction. Braden Morrison, with distinction. Hozafa Zahid Allah Mohammadzai, with great distinction. TJ Suni Joy Olaguju. Austin Kevin Orchard. Rachel Popoff. Zoe Schneider, with distinction. Adrita Sen. Maya Thakur, with distinction. Jennifer Rose Tran. Rylan Venus. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Certificate in Leadership. I present to you Yasir Arafat, Darlene Brander, Azadeh Hatef, Sheila Kimawan Netauhau, Candace Lee Wasakes,
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Business Administration. I present to you Kira Jane Anderson, Yasmina Lynn Bekawi, Ali El Husseini, Krishna Kishori Gali, Adam George, All Neban Gouache, Sadia Jamil, Michelle Carey Kin, Surab Kumar, Levi Edgar Perot, Ashton Michael Thomas Shuchak, Britt Ilana Tested. Ploy Nathan Toratanavataha. Jeffrey Michael Wagner. Bowen Yang.
At this time, I would like to call upon Associate Dean Research, Graduate Programs, and Faculty Relations in Edwards School of Business, Marjorie Delbert, to make a special presentation of a posthumous degree in the Master of Business Administration program.
Sometimes, amidst joyous occasions, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the importance of cherishing each moment. Today, we are honoring the memory of Japji Minhas as we celebrate his achievements posthumously. After graduating from the University of Saskatchewan's College of Kinesiology with distinction in 2018, Japji joined the Masters of Business Administration program at the Edwards School of Business in the fall of 2021, with his sights set on earning an MBA and starting his own business. He was just a couple of courses away from achieving that goal when he unexpectedly passed away this July. Japji was an ambitious, driven student who was admired by his classmates and friends. Today, as we confer a posthumous MBA degree on Japji Minhas, we acknowledge the dreams, ambitions, and potential that will forever remain etched in the hearts of his loved ones.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Professional Accounting. I present to you Nicholas Lyons Allard. Manpreet Kaur Basi. Swati Basi. Anishka Bhatia. Alan Michael Bosher. Taylor Braxtad. Selena Amy Brassad. Sydney Lee Keynes. Eric Darren Clausen. Navdeep Kaur Duna. Megan Diane Evans. Samuel Foster. Stuart Benjamin Gilio. Jordan Jean Glazman. Austin Warren Holmes. Alabach Jaffrey. Sarika Kumar. Derek James Lagenisi. Sharon Elaine Lang. Cassidy Nicole Lecha. Logan Kyle Lukinuk. Jingyi Ma. Alisa May Marriott. Brianna June McIntyre. Cameron Erin Mickey. Disha Minhas. Balpreet Nagra. Mario Baher Nashed. Spencer Matthew Neal. Minal Patel. Nika Patel. Seamus Patras. Brendan Peaks. Zachary John Poles. Opraj Paktab Puriwal. Suleiman Qureshi. Haley Dawn Riak. Jasper Mackenzie Rodley. Gavin Robinson. Harpreet Sandhu. Justin Samkuli. Moon Hyung Saw. Ty George Lon Shrimpton. Jessica Kayla Sopatic. Matthew William Scrier. Nicholas Emerson Salmack. Kaylin Ashley Varish. Jordan Reed Zazula. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Claudia Marcela Adi Gonzalez. Manuche Maleki. Monica del Valle Hernandez. Ziyu Gaw. Carl Richard Hettis. Emily Hinatsu. Erfan Mahmoud Zadeh. It is customary at the University of Saskatchewan that after being admitted to their degree, Our PhD graduates will be met by their supervisor and escorted to join the platform party in a symbolic welcome to a global community of scholars. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Erka Azam. Erka's research focused on unraveling the cold mysteries of organ preservation and developing experimental and mathematical modeling techniques for cryopreservation of liver cells and tissues. Erka Azam. Patrick Michelle Brown. Patrick's research focused on investigating local interactions of transition metal ions in correlated materials. Patrick Michelle Brown. Reed Nicholas Bryson. Reed's research focused on evaluating the relationship between big-mouthed buffalo and common carp within the Capel River system and its implications for species conservation. Reed Nicholas Bryson. Sebastian Antonio Espinoza Ulloa. Sebastian's research focused on the genomics of the Galapagos Island mockingbirds, illuminating a path to the understanding and conservation of island species. Sebastian Antonio Espinoza Ulloa. Tiago Frank. Tiago's research focused on investigating satellite data to make pasture insurance more accurate, less subjective, and cheaper. Tiago Frank. Maria Yakokleva. Maria's research focused on connecting technology with communities in the case of small modular nuclear reactors. The study focused on clean energy development from northern, remote, and indigenous perspectives within the context of sustainability. Maria Yakovleva. Colby Gary Johansson. Colby's research focused on supporting in-video game skill development. Colby Gary Johansson. Christopher Aaron Rudranaut Mahadeo. Christopher's research focused on developing mathematical frameworks with which to discover and understand quantum materials. Christopher Aaron Rudranaut Mahadeo. Jade McDougall. Jade's research focused on Métis kinship narratives in community history volumes. Jade McDougall. Hussein Mezayi. Hussein's research focused on enhancing eco-friendly supply chains and looking for smart solutions for a sustainable future. Hussein Mezayi. Raha Muazzed. Raha's research focused on effective communication in cancer diagnosis disclosures. Raha Muazzed. Andrea Elizabeth Wishart. Andrea's research focused on drivers of variation in food caching by North American red squirrels. Andrea Elizabeth Wishart. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Congratulations. I have been informed one correction in the program. The Master of Music was incorrectly identified in the presentations as a Master of Science. So apologies to Stacy and Matthew in the audience. And just a note, you don't get to keep 2 degrees after this. Still only the 1. So, yes. Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate but were not able to be present today.
At the request of Council, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
We'll move into our presentation of the awards. I'd like to invite our Provost and Vice President Academic, Irini, to the podium to present the Distinguished Teacher Award.
Hello, bonjour. Tansei, Tansi, Edlanete, Han, Anin. The Distinguished Teacher Award was established to recognise faculty members who make outstanding contributions to the learning and working environments at the University of Saskatchewan. The award honours faculty members who excel in their profession and emphasises the importance of high-quality teaching at the university. This year's recipient of the Distinguished Teacher Award is Dr. Neil Chilton, a faculty member in the Department of Biology in the College of Arts and Science. Dr. Chilton's fascination with biology stems from his early experiences as a child growing up in Australia, where he collected crabs on the beach and watched birds in the forest. That interest in living things led him to study biology at the University of Adelaide. He received a Bachelor of Science degree there in 1981, before going on to earn a Bachelor of Science honours degree and a PhD at Flinders University in 1982 and 1991, respectively. Once his degrees were completed, Dr. Chilton embarked on a rewarding career as a researcher at the University of Melbourne. However, despite his positive work experiences in Australia, one of his dreams remained unfulfilled: to teach undergraduate students in a classroom setting. It was this desire to teach that prompted Dr. Chilton to apply for a job at the University of Saskatchewan, where he joined the Department of Biology as an associate professor in 2003 and was able to combine his love of research with his love of teaching. Dr. Chilton has now been a biology instructor at the University of Saskatchewan for 2 decades and has been celebrated for his teaching abilities by his students and colleagues alike. For example, during the 2011-2012 academic year, he earned the College of Arts and Science Teaching Excellence Award, followed by the Provost's College Award for Outstanding Teaching the very next year. As well, he has twice earned the University of Saskatchewan Students' Union Teaching Excellence Award. These awards, nominated and adjudicated by students themselves, are especially significant. As a genuine teacher-scholar, in addition to his excellence in teaching, Dr. Chilton has been recognized at the University of Saskatchewan for his excellence in research. In 2018, the College of Arts and Science honored him with a Distinguished Researcher Award, which celebrates highly accomplished researchers amongst those who received their highest degree more than 10 years ago. Dr. Chilton's work on parasites, such as ticks and fleas and the bacteria they carry, is so important to both animal and human health. His research has helped determine the movement and size of parasite populations amid a changing climate, leading to new strategies for assessing and controlling the risk posed by parasites. He's also developed new detection and diagnostic tools to screen parasites for harmful bacteria. During his 20 years at the University of Saskatchewan, Dr. Chilton has taught 10 undergraduate courses and 5 graduate courses in biology annually. He says the best part of teaching is helping his students succeed. His teaching objectives are to have a positive impact on his students, demonstrate his passion for the subject matter, and gain his students' respect. The student evaluations at the end of his courses show Dr. Chilton is accomplishing these goals. His students write of how he goes above and beyond during each lecture and encourages student engagement. Dr. Chilton is truly making a difference at the university and in the lives of undergraduate and graduate students on our campus. Eminent Chancellor, I am pleased to present the Distinguished Teacher Award to Dr. Neil Chilton. Let me just find it. Congratulations. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful citation. Such a great career contribution. Thank you very much. Let's have a photo.
Thank you, Irini. I'd like to now invite Noreen Mahoney, Associate Dean Academic from the Edwards School of Business, to present the Goodspeed Award.
LJ Marie Sakadran Dunca is the recipient of the Edwards Goodspeed Award for the 2023 Fall Convocation Ceremony. She was born in the Philippines and moved to Swift Current, Saskatchewan with her family at the age of 7 in 2008. The Goodspeed Award is given to the fall graduate with the highest cumulative average, and today LJ is convocating with a BCom Finance with both a cumulative average and a major average of 85%. In her time at Edwards, in addition to her stellar academic performance, LJ was a very involved and engaged student, supporting the Edwards Business Student Society throughout her time in the school, and in her final year as president, she was involved with the JDC West Business Case Competition, the Edwards Queer Student Society, and as a volunteer with the Friendship Inn. She's received a total of 17 scholarships and awards in recognition of her dedication to her studies, community involvement, and leadership among her peers. These include the Dean's Circle, the COM 101 Entering Award, the EBSS Student Involvement Award, and the list goes on. LJ is currently a member of the digital transformation team at Innovation Federal Credit Union and is studying for the prestigious Chartered Financial Analyst Level 1 exam, which she plans to write in November. Congratulations, LJ, on your achievements, and all the best in your future as an alumna of the University of Saskatchewan Edwards School of Business. Congratulations.
I'd like to now invite Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science, to the podium to present the Arts and Science Awards.
The University Medal in the Social Sciences is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Arts 4-year or honors degree in the social sciences. This year's recipient is Bryn James Cavan, who graduates with a Bachelor of Arts honors degree with high honors in anthropology and a minor in women's and gender studies. Bryn's letter of nomination for this award describes her as an outstanding student whose incisive intelligence emerges in seminars and her written work. Bryn demonstrated a passion for anthropology during her studies and was awarded a Queen Elizabeth Scholarship in the winter 2020 term. Bryn's honors essay in anthropology analyzed a series of TikTok videos to understand the ways in which the videos represent the syndemic relationship between disability and HIV/AIDS, a work described by her professors as both creative and theoretically significant. Bryn presented her work at the 2021 Undergraduate Anthropology Conference hosted at USask. She expertly responded to her audience's questions, and her efforts were richly rewarded with a first-place recognition for her outstanding presentation. Bryn has a strong and admirable commitment to service at this early stage of her academic career, having served as a conference volunteer at the Canadian Anthropology Society's annual meeting in 2021, and through her role as Associate Editor, Social Science of the University of Saskatchewan Undergraduate Research Journal in 2022 and 2023. Building on her academic excellence and success to date, Bryn is continuing her academic journey, having just started a Master of Arts program in sociocultural anthropology at Western University. Bryn also aspires to pursue her doctorate in the future. Bryn's research focuses on intellectual disability and caregiving, and she aspires to shape public policy in this area. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I'm pleased to present Bryn James Cavan as this year's recipient of the University Medal in Social Sciences. Congratulations. The University Medal in the Fine Arts is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Fine Arts 4-year or honors degree in art, studio art, drama, or music. This year's recipient of the University Medal in the Fine Arts is Lauren Griffin, who is graduating today with her Bachelor of Fine Arts honors degree with high honors in drama, as well as minors in English and psychology. Lauren is a Bachelor of Fine Arts acting student who is highly regarded for her work in the classroom and her exceptional performances in Greystone Theatre productions. To date, Lauren has performed in 9 stage productions and 2 films, which is remarkable. During the pandemic, Lauren acted in 2 productions, respectively titled Under Milkwood and Unity 1918. Given the challenges of the pandemic, neither performance took place in front of a live audience. Despite those challenges, Lauren's performances were simply outstanding. So much so that those who viewed them via remote medium still experienced that important connection one has in a live theater venue. During her undergraduate degree, Lauren has flourished as an actor while also simultaneously demonstrating her mastery of a multi-talented skill set that has led her professors to encourage her to pursue other opportunities in both design and direction. One of Lauren's professors describes her as demonstrating an exemplary work ethic. She is a creative and diligent student. Another professor notes Lauren clearly loves language and brings a sophistication and insight to our class discussions. Lauren is curious and determined. Lauren has received numerous awards while at USask, including the Naomi Ruth Arp Scholarship and the Dr. George Folk Memorial Bursary, both of these awards on 2 separate occasions. Lauren has also recently received the Hantelman Humanities Undergraduate Scholarship. Impressively, Lauren has also recently won the Saskatchewan Writers Guild Flash Fiction Prize for her story, Excavation, thus further demonstrating the breadth and depth of her talent. Lauren has worked in the professional performance community in many varied roles, including as a stagehand, a stage manager, and most recently as an assistant stage manager for Shakespeare on the Saskatchewan. Lauren aspires to continue her career as a writer of poetry and short fiction and as a performing artist creating original works. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I'm pleased to present Lauren Griffin as this year's recipient of the University Medal in the Fine Arts. The University Medal in the BSc Biomedical Sciences degree is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science 4-year or honors degree. This year's recipient of the University Medal in the BSc Biomedical Science degree is Yashik Goyal, who is graduating today with his Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Sciences 4-year degree with great distinction in cellular, physiological, and pharmacological science. Yashik was born in India, and at the age of 16, he immigrated to Canada with his family. Witnessing his parents' hard work encouraged Yashik to pursue his post-secondary studies. Yashik hopes to use the knowledge he attained at USask to positively impact society and to encourage meaningful social change. In Yashik's life, he has approached setbacks that he's encountered with a combination of patience and perseverance, and always approaches these situations as opportunities for growth and personal learning. Throughout his undergraduate degree, Yashik consistently displays exceptional academic performance. In 2020, he received the Russell Hayde Memorial Award, and in 2021, he received the Douglas Dury Memorial Scholarship, further highlighting his outstanding academic achievements. Yashik has worked with Autism Services as a program worker since 2022 and as a behavior therapist since 2023. Yashik's work includes the design and implementation of personalized behavior modification programs for the clients that he works with and their families. Yashik takes time to give back to his community, as exemplified by his 3 years of service working as a volunteer with the Saskatoon Open Door Society. Further, and drawing on his own experience as a young immigrant to Canada, Yashik supports newly arrived families as they adjust to their lives in Saskatoon. Yashik also volunteers with the Friendship Inn, serving meals to individuals in needs across the city. Yashik is currently pursuing a certification in applied behavior analysis that will enhance his ongoing work and support of clients through autism services. Yashik aspires toward leadership roles in healthcare and is considering his options for further pursuing his education in the future. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I'm pleased to present Yashik Goyal as this year's recipient of the University Medal in the BSc Biomedical Science degree.
Thank you, Brooke. For our final awards, I'd like to invite our Provost and Vice President Academic, Irini, back to the podium to present a number of awards to one of our most distinguished grads here today. Dr. Irini.
I am so pleased to present 3 major academic awards to one outstanding University of Saskatchewan student who is receiving 2 undergraduate degrees today. Brennan Lockinger, please come up. Thank you. Congratulations, Brennan. Brennan is graduating with a Bachelor of Science Honours degree in Computer Science and a Bachelor of Science degree in Mathematics. He is this year's recipient of the President's Medal, which is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving an undergraduate degree at fall convocation. Each college nominates a student with the highest cumulative percentage average for this award. Mr. Lockinger's cumulative average of 95.4% is the highest of any University of Saskatchewan student completing an undergraduate degree program this fall, an achievement that earns him the President's Medal. He is also the recipient of 2 other awards, the University Medal in the Sciences and the Dean's Medal from the College of Arts and Science. The Dean's Medal is awarded annually to the most distinguished graduate of the College of Arts and Science, selected from among the recipients of the Rose Littman Medal in Humanities, the University Medal in the Social Sciences, the University Medal in the Sciences, the University Medal in the Fine Arts, the University Medal in the Biomedical Sciences, and the University Medal in the BA and Science degree. Mr. Lockinger has been described as a student with impressive intellectual talent and ambition and outstanding analytical abilities. During his 5 years of undergraduate studies at the University of Saskatchewan, he was continually motivated by a love of computer science and a keen interest in mathematics. In computer science, he enjoyed the feeling of creating something from scratch, along with the logic of programming. For his honours project in computer science, Mr. Lockinger worked on a deep learning model to simulate realistic sounds of heavy machinery as a backhoe, such as a backhoe. The idea was to produce sounds that could be used in training simulators. As a student research assistant, Mr. Lockinger had the opportunity to contribute to University of Saskatchewan research projects over 3 summers under Dr. Ian Staveness, Dr. Kevin Stanley, and Dr. Ray Spiteri of the Department of Computer Science. Mr. Lockinger is now a Master of Science student in the Department of Computer Science, specializing in the field of theoretical computer science. Supervised by Dr. Ian McQuillan, he is conducting abstract research on models of computation. After his master's degree is complete, Mr. Lockinger hopes to get a PhD and then a professorship. He enjoys both research and teaching, and he received the Computer Science Department's Teaching Assistant of the Year Award in 2022. Mr. Lockinger says he's grateful to his family, friends, and professors for helping him succeed. Eminent Chancellor, I am so pleased to present the President's Medal, the Dean's Medal, and the University Medal in the Sciences to Brennan Lockinger.
I'd like to now invite our Vice President, University Relations, Cheryl Hamlin, to the podium to introduce a video message from our alumni.
Thank you, Julian. Eminent Chancellor, it's my honor to be here today to welcome all of you as new USask members of our alumni family. Today, you receive your degree from the university. You have earned it. Every time you look at that parchment, I hope it serves as a reminder of the countless hours that you've dedicated toward receiving it. It is a culmination of your years of hard work, all of which prepare you for a lifetime of success. And speaking of success, I want to acknowledge today that at this fall convocation, we're also recognizing Mr. Ray Penner, a representative of the class of 1973. That's 50 years ago. Each year, the University of Saskatchewan honors alumni who graduated 50 years ago as part of the Golden Grads program. Thank you, Ray, for joining the platform party today and for being part of celebrating a new generation of USask graduates. To the graduates today, with your degree in hand, you join an ever-growing, what is truly an alumni family around the world of more than 170,000 people. Next, we want to show a very brief, lively video to welcome you as a USask alumni. You are newest members of our alumni community. We couldn't be prouder to call you our own, and we can't wait to see how you will be what the world needs.
To end our time together, I'd like to invite our eminent chancellor to provide her concluding remarks on the proceedings today.
This brings our convocation ceremony to a close. I would like to thank a number of people, our vocalist Fallon Baptiste, our drum group, Whitefish Juniors, for performing today, our elders and knowledge keepers, In addition, the members of the Convocation Planning Team and Governance Office for their dedication to making these ceremonies a success, and they really deserve a round of applause from us. Finally now, to the graduates. And by the way, I kind of wish I had a GoPro so I could capture your wonderful smiles as you walk across the platform. You have studied diligently to earn your degree, diploma, or certificate, and I wish you both continued success throughout your lives, both personally and professionally. Congratulations. It is my hope that thanks to your precious experience here, your education has prepared you to meet some important challenges. How to heal and nurture the human spirit, how to be creative and help transform people's lives, how to protect human rights, how to write a poem that explains the feeling of loss or joy, how to deploy capital to produce and market innovation and create opportunities for others, how to ensure that agriculture production feeds the world, or in summary, how to design and work for a just society. Earning your parchment is a new road to opportunity and adventure. The education you have received from this university has prepared you to meet these challenges. The world needs you. Follow your heart, be ambitious, be kind. This will lead you to your true passion. That is our wish for each graduate of the University of Saskatchewan. Never forget this institution. Your degree is a coveted passport. May all your dreams come true. And as Dr. Seuss would say, yay, you. In closing, I ask that you remain at your seats until the platform party has left the stage.